Hey, what is up, you guys? Long time no see. How are you, Nick?
I am sleepy because I started the new year with insomnia. I did.
He didn't go to sleep till like 8 o'clock this
I did.
morning.
And I got up at like noon. So I'm a little tired.
Oh, my poor pitiful
I'm a little
babe.
tired, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm present.
Now, before we get into this video, I did want to thank all of you guys for the sweet and kind comments that you left me. I bawled my eyes out reading them all. I apologize for not replying. It was just very hard to even read them. They were just very sweet. Nick saw me crying, and I'm not the crying
I told
type.
him that he needs to let it out and he just needs to ugly cry because it's therapeutic.
I mean, it might be therapeutic. I mean, I did feel better after I did it, but I'm just not the crying type because when I get to crying, my face starts to hurt, like my jaws hurt. It's just not good. And it's not because I don't like want to cry, it's because it actually causes me physical fucking pain. So I wanted to thank you guys. It has been very hard losing my sister, but you guys know that I'm very into like invisible string theory and things like that, signs from the universe. Well, I was getting in the shower yesterday, and right before I got in the shower, I scrolled. It was like the second scroll. I had just watched one TikTok and I scrolled again right before I got in the shower. And it was this video that came up and it made me a sobbing, blubbering mess. I don't think I've ever cried that hard in my entire life.
A good shower cry is the way.
Oh, I was crying in the shower and I was texting my niece. But this audio with this video came up. I'm going to play the audio and then I'm going to show you why it was so significant to me. Obviously, since I lost my sister, I've been going through the whole gambit of emotions and it's been difficult. And this right here, just the audio in this.
They say that someone is never truly gone until you stop remembering them. I think there is truth in this. When you left this earth, a great part of me went missing, but I think you left some of yourself behind for me to find. When you left this earth, I gathered your things and held them close. I closed my eyes, and for a moment, it felt like you were here with me again. When you left this earth, I went through my pictures. I studied your face harder than I ever have. And for a moment, those pictures brought you to life once more. When you left this earth, I found as many reasons as I could to talk about you. I tell stories about you. And for a moment, we are living in those memories again. Every day, I find as many reasons as I can to remember you. I find as many reasons as I can to not let the rest of you leave this earth. And every day it brings me peace to know that as long as I remember you, a part of you will always be here.
So the audio alone, after losing somebody, hearing this, I played it for you. I was like all over the place with it. It kind of shook me and I took it as a sign from the universe because my sister that passed away, her name was Kelly. And the person that posted this that came up on my timeline was Gwen Kelly. And it didn't have very many likes and it didn't have very many views or any kind of like substantial amount of engagement. I don't know why it came across my feed and it just felt like a sign from the universe for me. But I just thought that I would catch you guys up on my grief journey. But in this video today, I want to talk about some crazy stuff that was going on over down at the Walmarts, and it made national headline news because it's absolutely crazy. I also want to talk about this video that came up and it was like another sign from the universe, but not about my sister. It's just one of those things like the invisible string, which I played it for you and you thought it was crazy, so I want to talk about that. And then I want to talk about how Jeffree Star may allegedly be going broke because that's what the girls are saying. They're saying that money is tight, but we're going to dig a little bit deeper into that. And if I haven't lost you already and you're here to hang out with us, stay tuned to this video. So I don't really remember when the whole ice cream thing happened. Do you remember when it was a fad or a trend for people to go around like licking ice cream in stores and putting it back?
That was 2020.
I remember that
They were also
vividly.
licking toilets.
Yeah, they were doing the most shocking thing they possibly could to get views, engagement, and things like that. Well, people have taken it to a new level, and this happened maybe a week or so ago. This is a video that I saved that was going viral then, and I wanted to talk about it. But people, well, not people, someone specifically went up into a Walmart on a live stream on TikTok and they sprayed roach spray all over the vegetables, the fruits, all kinds of food and things like that.
Lock them up.
Like, why would you do that?
This TikToker just got arrested after posting a video of him spraying bug spray on people's fruits and vegetables. So if you've been on TikTok, you may have seen this person, Wolfie Coletti. He makes these videos where he's just doing absolutely diabolical things in public. He's taking people's clothes out of dryers and throwing raw food in there. He's going into the back of kitchens and fast food restaurants and just throwing stuff around. He's doing terrible things to these people. And he's gained over 300,000 followers making these types of videos. Well, finally, a video that he posted and then quickly deleted has caught up with him because now he is facing multiple charges after spraying this bug spray on people's food. This is him, by the way, old Charles Smith, no longer Wolfie Coletti, and he was arrested in Mesa, Arizona. A 27-year-old who was arrested just this morning a few hours ago now. Now, he did this in a Walmart, and they said that they have taken all those fruits and vegetables out of the store and cleaned the entire area where he was at. And old Wolfie Coletti is being charged right now for introducing poison, a Class 6 felony, criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor, endangerment, Class 1 misdemeanor, and theft, Class 1 misdemeanor.
The fact that this man felt comfortable even doing some crazy shit like that.
So fucking stupid.
What if nobody would have seen him do that and he would have just got away with it? Like, all the people on the TikTok would have seen it, but they wouldn't have known where to call.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't, unless he said where he was, they wouldn't know how to contact.
You could tell that
these
was a
people.
Walmart.
Oh no, you could tell it was a Walmart, but you wouldn't be able to tell which Walmart it was.
Anything for views and for clicks, and I hope he's in prison.
Oh no, he's definitely
Lock
gonna
him
go to
up.
prison for sure, because I know they were posting the charges that he had. I know one was a felony, and then he had like 3 other charges. I'm gonna see if I can find the screenshot. I did have it in my notes, but yeah, no, he needs to go to jail at least for a couple years so he can think about what the fuck he did, because we cannot have people out here doing that type of shit.
And apparently he does other things that are just as bad over on his TikTok as well.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that down below. I just found that to be really crazy. Now, on a lighter note, you guys know I was just talking about in the intro how I believe in signs from the universe. I found this TikTok and it came up, and these people, they met on a dating app, right? And they both said that they wished upon a shooting star. And I was like, okay, I'm hooked. So you guys, check this out.
So literally a week before we met, he wished on a shooting star to meet me, and I wished on a shooting star to meet him on the very same night, on the very same shooting stars, 45 minutes away. Met the next week. Now we're married. Asked me to be his girlfriend on 11/11. We go to the store to buy him a very specific watch that he wanted. He sold the last one yesterday. Oh no, except they have one. And we're like, oh, what's wrong with it? And they're like, yeah, it's actually on for $100. This is a $250 watch. Because it's engraved. We're like, okay, well, give it to us anyway. What's it engraved with? Are you fucking kidding me?
You can't make it up.
That's crazy.
So, like, what are the real odds of somebody wishing on the same shooting star, them getting the same tattoo, then finding a watch after they're married and engaged that they want to buy, and it has the engraving of 11/11 on it? Like, the odds of that are just insane.
How precious.
And for me, it kind of reaffirms that the universe does speak to us. We just have to look for what it's saying.
Yeah.
I just felt like sharing.
No, that's actually a very cute story. Good for them. Congratulations.
Which brings us to Jeffree Boom Boom Star. Now, Jeffree Star has had quite a controversial 2024.
Yes.
He has caused a ruckus. Most recently, him and Trisha Paytas did this podcast, and then she went back on the whole thing. I'm totally Team Trisha on that. I think that that was a very wise
I
decision.
am too, but a lot of people are saying that there's more to it than what Trisha let on.
Of course there
people are
is.
speculating, and they're going to speculate until they try to bully her into releasing that episode.
It's never coming.
You think she deleted it?
Oh, yeah. I think it's gone.
No, it's in the vault.
It might be in the. You know
It's in
what?
the
That
vault.
would be so Trisha if she were to hold on to that and do like a Patreon special where you had to pay like $150 to see the footage.
Actually surprised that she hasn't.
Well, I mean, imagine it leaked. There were people saying that she should leak it just to get on Jeffree Star.
Probably get that leak before the voice memo from James Charles.
Yeah. Hell, that leak might actually happen before we get GTA 6, though.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for GTA 6.
Suffice it to say, I think Jeffree Star has had a pretty colorful past couple of years, and he's living his life out there on that damn ranch, and there's some drama coming out of that, I'm pretty sure, real soon. But the girls over on TikTok are posting blind items about Jeffree Star, alleging that he may be going broke. Now, before I show you the video, I do want to say, I don't personally think that Jeffree Star is going broke. He might not have as much money as he had before, but I don't think that Jeffree Star will ever really, truly be broke.
I don't think that he's going broke. And I'm just going to say that, well, okay, you could look at this in 2 different ways, I guess. I was going to say that I don't think he's going broke because of how successful he is over on TikTok. And with all the battles, all of that money that's coming in, yes, he's like tipping some of it back, but you know, he's taking a fucking cut of it as well.
I will say, out of all the people that beg on TikTok, I do think that Jeffree does beg a little bit when it comes to like the galaxies and winning the battles and stuff. He does it a lot. He does put the work in, but like, how hard is it to get on the internet and beg people to tip you?
Jeffree Star is reportedly in a cash crisis after multiple unsuccessful products and is willing to sell anything at this point. Everything in this video is alleged, not confirmation of validity of allegations. The makeup guy who moved out to the wilderness has a string of unsuccessful product launches and is now in a cash crisis. He is looking to sell anything he can to stay liquid. And again, this is allegedly Jeffree Star. And the related headline reads, Jeffree Star bringing alien ant farm to Casper for makeup and meat anniversary. The next related headline reads, Jeffree Star reveals how he makes $50,000 a day through social media. Jeffree Star is opening up about how much money he can make through social media. While appearing on the canceled podcast on Wednesday, November 13th, the 39-year-old makeup mogul and influencer revealed how he can make $50,000 by just going live on TikTok. I probably go live 4 or 5 times a week, Jeffree explained. What do I do on live? I'll make bacon in the morning and make $50,000.
While I was looking this up, when he told me about the blind item, people on TikTok were saying maybe that's why Jeffree is doing so many battles. I don't think that he's going broke.
I don't think he's going broke either, but I will say it is kind of sus that he's on TikTok all the time and it's constantly battle after battle.
What?
He recycles a lot, though.
He does recycle a lot. He has been dubbed the head recycler over on the platform.
Not the head recycler, girl.
It's honestly, it is smart for Jeffree to always be on TikTok. It's smart for James to always sit his ass on fucking TikTok with his 2 BBLs that he finally admitted to in one of his videos when he was drunk, I think.
That is so bizarre.
But it does make sense, in my opinion, for a business owner like Jeffree Star, James Charles. I was going to say Jaclyn Hill, but oh my God, she doesn't know business anymore. I've seen Nikki Tutorials do it. I don't think she's on there all day, but they do go live a lot and they push products and they sell it. So I get it. I think that he's lonely on the farm, to be honest. That's why he's always online talking to these people very far away.
Oh, yeah.
But he has made a lot of friends.
That I think Jeffree Star is lonely. Why does I never see any women around Jeffree Star anymore? It's always these little TikTok guys. It's always the little TikTok guys.
Straight ones.
The straight
ones.
Let's keep it real for a minute. Like, keep it 100 for 1 second. I feel like Jeffree Star is in the new year, maybe 2025. This is alleged just from what I've been seeing around the internet. I think Jeffree Star is going to end up having a humongous scandal, and it's going to be of the likes of what happened with James Charles. And it's going to come from this shit with the OnlyFans because if you remember a couple months ago, Tana was getting called out for being a quote-unquote madam over on the
Oh my God, I forgot I wanted to do that video. Guys, remind me in my comment section.
That is absolutely what I feel in my bones is going to happen with Jeffree Star. He's flying out all these straight people. We don't know what they're doing for the OnlyFans, but if it's any kind of like risque content, I 100% feel like Jeffree Star is going to have a huge scandal.
If they're going out there to do OnlyFans with Jeffree, they're not straight. Like first and foremost,
certainly not.
Nate was not straight as much as they.
Nate was labels.
Not straight. You don't like labels because you don't want to be called. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's why you don't like labels.
Are you excited about yesterday's video? Are you excited? What about you, Diva? Hi, boy. Bless you. Sit. Hi, honey. Diamond, how do you feel about yesterday's video? Did you like how it turned out?
When girls wake up in bed and they have like mascara on and their hair is flat ironed already, I'm like, did you spend 10 hours getting ready just for a Snapchat? This is me, y'all, waking up in the morning. I got mascara all over my eyes. My eyebrows are growing in. My roots are fucked up. My scalp's dry. And guess what? I'm still me. Fuck everyone that's always trying to be perfect. I'm like, girl, this is me raw and filtered. Because, girl, without the filter, I don't know if I can handle myself. Just kidding. I don't need no filter, baby, and neither do you, because this is who we are. We're fucking born this way. And the rest, what does RuPaul say? And the rest is drag. The rest is makeup, filters, Instagram, and concealer, baby. So do you, be you, and fuck anyone that don't like the real, raw you. Because there is nothing like waking up in the morning to the person that you're in love with, and they look at you just like this, and they look at you with such love and appreciation. And I think that is a strong drive that gets me up every morning, is just having someone by my side. And I don't know, I think when you spend a lot of your life alone, it's just really amazing to find someone that just gets you to your entire being and soul. And I think that's definitely Nathan for me. But if you're out there watching this, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching yesterday's video. It's not just about makeup. It's way more than that. It's about love and appreciation, and you guys following me and Nathan's story for the last 2 years. And I just really appreciate the unconditional love that all of you guys have shown us. You know, it was really scary for Nathan to come out as a normal guy that happens to be into other things that maybe normal straight guys are afraid to admit, or other things that they're, you know, sexually attracted to. And I think so many guys want to put up that macho front, and Nate's like, yeah, I'm a fucking dude, I'm me, but I'm also in love with someone that happens to be a dude. So from the moment that we have started our story on YouTube and online, you guys have embraced us with your whole hearts, and I can never say thank you enough, and I love you.
If you're a dude and you're sticking something somewhere or touching something on another dude, you're probably a faggot.
Yeah.
That's what I think the drama is going to be. I think it's going to be some of these guys are going to feel that they were wronged by Jeffree. Honestly, maybe not so much that they were wronged by Jeffree, but there are a lot of opportunists out there that are going to take the opportunity for Jeffree Star, because I've seen him just on like random live streams with these guys, and they just fawn all over him.
Yeah.
You'll hear people like whispering into the camera like, be nice to him because he'll pay you some good money.
That's so
like,
weird. That's so gross too when you think about it.
Stimulating the economy, I guess.
Now, I was just thinking about this as it got brought up about the OnlyFans and stuff with Jeffree Star. That kind of does play into him being broke. I'm not saying I do think he's broke, because I don't think Jeffree Star's level of broke is not broke.
Certainly not.
But is that something that he would really be doing if he didn't need money? Like, why would he be doing, like...
Because it's good for business.
He hasn't really talked about what type of content it's going to be yet.
Oh, the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about battling.
You know, normally, like, I did OnlyFans, you did OnlyFans. Yeah. I did it because it was fun. Why is Jeffree Star doing that?
Maybe he's just bored, you know? Some people that are very wealthy, they... well, no, because we've all seen some people in our lifetime that have a lot of money, and that's not enough for them. They need to chase after the fame. I'm not going to name names.
The life of an influencer.
We've all known somebody like that. Mm-hmm. But Jeffree has been online for so long and has had so many different eras. Maybe he's like, I have nothing else to do.
So he needs an OF era?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not... I'm down for everybody to...
people how to, like, SD... on there.
The last person I ever want to see SD. That's right up there with Gypsy Rose.
Because you know what's going to happen is I think it's going to be like Jeffree in like lingerie or some like kind of outfit or something.
Even
and
worse.
And like the guys are going to be around. That's just what I think is
significantly worse.
But people are going to start to leak it. It's going to be on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a mess. And that's what I predict for Jeffree Star this year. I hate to say that, but I feel it coming. I really do.
James is going to subscribe.
Ew, God. But
you don't think so?
No.
Jeffree said that prison is coming soon for James Charles on a live stream. He said that.
Well.
So maybe that's 2025 for him.
Could you imagine, girl? I'll be the first thing smoking on that video. But of course, I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think Jeffree Star is going broke? I don't. I feel like this is just part of the rumor mill, and I feel like Jeffree Star will probably end up addressing that because there's people starting to really talk about it now.
No, Jeffree hates when people think that he doesn't have money.
Yeah.
Jeffree loves to rub his money in people's faces.
He'll probably go and buy like 15 Louis Vuitton luggage cases and 25 more Birkin bags just to
buy
show
like
that
another
he can.
camel or something. He has camels.
Another yak.
That is cool that he has camels.
Oh yeah, those camels are really cool. But of course, I want to know what you guys think about this down below. If you made it this far in the video, leave me the firework emoji. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and we will see you all in my next video.
Bye.
Bye, guys.